from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. And now, here's our special guest hosts, Devyn Smith, Elizabeth Wagmeister, Julissa Bermudez, and Devyn Simone.
Thank you. We are all so thrilled to be here with you. I want to say Happy Hanukkah, by the way. Wags, Happy Hanukkah to everyone. I'm Devyn Simone, host of MTV's The Challenge Aftermath. Yeah. And joining us today is best-selling author and host of SiriusXM's Bevelations, Miss Devyn Smith. And we have actress and beauty influencer and star of It's Me, Julissa on Clio TV, Julissa Bermudez. And we have my girl, chief correspondent at Variety and co-host of Variety's new weekly series, The Take, Elizabeth Wagmeister. Yay! All right, are you guys ready to get into some hot topics?
Yes.
Always.
Okay. Last night was epic because Nicki Minaj hosted the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. She wasted no time confronting the cast and getting all up in the tea. Take a look.
But then I look from then and now, and you have changed a little bit. Mm-hmm. Do you think your beauty has started fading at all? Or are you just giving a different look?
I think that she gave birth literally like 2 weeks into filming, but she got work.
No,
she got work.
listen, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, Candy girl.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Let me talk to Ashley about this. I can hear that you used auto-tune in the song Drive Back, even though I like that song.
I've used auto-tune on quite a few songs for creative purposes.
No. So we need to hear something a cappella, child. Sing something a cappella for us to hear, child.
The shade.
Yes.
So
It's the head nods for me.
Nicki go too hard, or was Nicki just being a super fan?
No, Nicki was being Nicki. She understood the assignment.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. Nicki was supposed to come on and ask all the questions that Andy Cohen could never.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She did that.
And she did exactly that. So kudos to her for understanding the assignment and doing what needed to be done.
Right?
She did that.
You know what I love about that, Bevy? As a journalist, you know, we are supposed to be kind of cut and dry and not give big opinions, not ask inappropriate questions. So to me, Andy Cohen is the gold standard of you can ask anything.
Right.
And then how do you one-up Andy Cohen? You bring in Nicki Minaj. That's what you do.
Yes.
And I agree with you. Nicki was being Nicki.
What do you think, Lisa?
I actually enjoyed it. She was so much fun to watch. And it was nice to see someone at her, superstar level to be such a fan of shows that are considered guilty pleasures like Real Housewives, and to be such a super fan like her and to go in on the ladies. I was here for it.
Yeah.
I mean, dang, Nicki.
Yeah.
As a Real Housewives, I think you all know, y'all have seen me here. I am a Real Housewives fan.
You're a
watch
super fan.
I'm a super
Yes.
fan, all right? And watching her go in was just mind-blowing in all the ways. I mean, first of all, the fact that she went in so hard that Candace had to defend Ashley, if y'all watch the show, y'all know that in and of itself is a miracle. I see the lady over there nodding her head. Exactly. Yeah. That was crazy. And then she went hard on Candace's music and Ashley's husband.
Oh, my God.
And it was
She
just
went in on everybody.
She wasn't wrong about Giselle's wig, though. I mean, Giselle is beautiful. She wasn't wrong about that part. I just, to be fair, but she really went in and asked the questions, and she inserted her opinion, which I thought was really interesting. because it's something, like you said, Elizabeth, that journalists and even Andy Cohen's not supposed to do. It's definitely not what we do here at the Wendy Show, where we give our opinion all the time.
Yes, exactly. And also, too, Andy knew, that's the reason why he wanted her on. He was like, it's going to be great TV because Nikki can go there because she's an iconic superstar. But also, let's call a thing a thing. She's a black woman talking to other black women. So she has a lot more license to ask really tough questions that are bordering on inappropriate. So she was able to really go there.
They didn't border. They were straight inappropriate.
Straight up.
They were straight inappropriate in the best way. Nikki yesterday was everyone's cousin, sister, mama's aunt, asking all the things. When she got in on Candace's mama, you know Candace's mama beat Candace on the head a couple times and it's mean to her husband.
Right.
Candace's mama is a whole other problem.
And it's taken how many seasons for someone to bring that up?
It is. Norman, what did you think about Nikki's debut as a host?
See, I'm thinking I don't want the barbs to come after me, but I think she was a little too harsh. I think she was a little too mean.
No.
She said Giselle's beauty was fading right to her face. That's a little rude.
But the wig wasn't a good look.
But here's the thing about that. Like, this, Nikki was saying a lot of the things, I'm not speaking specifically about Giselle,
right.
but she was saying a lot of the things and asking the questions that the fans at home have always wanted to ask. But, you know, didn't have the ability to, didn't have the opportunity to. And now she was speaking for, I think, a lot of super fans out there who really love the Real Housewives of Potomac. So I thought that she did a great job, and she wasn't too tough. But everyone knew she was going to come on and tell like a T.I. is, because you see what Nikki does on the computer on a daily basis.
Right.
On
the internet.
Nikki definitely did a really great job, but she wasn't the only one who was doing a great job on television last night. The Soul Train Awards also aired last night. It was fabulous. I hope you guys got to watch. And host Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold performed. They killed those ladies. They did amazing. And the only one who I think really matched their level of fly that night was our very own Devyn Simone. We peeked Bevy over there dancing to the tunes, bopping and doing. Look at her, looking too cute.
But listen, I had so much fun. You know, it was in my Hamlet of Harlem. It was at the Apollo. So I literally had to like walk like 10 blocks. I didn't walk, but I could have. But it was so great. It was such a magical night. As you said, Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell were magical as hosts. They've done it before. I think it's like their 5th year doing it. They were such a dynamic duo in comedy and in song and even in dance, even though poor Tisha Campbell is suffering from a knee replacement surgery. And so she was actually on Instagram yesterday still icing her swollen knee from the performance, which that was taped last week. So she's still undergoing a lot of like
Talk about a
recuperation.
And she'll actually be here tomorrow with Leah Remini, by the way. So make sure you tune into the Wendy Show. Tisha Campbell will be here. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak performed the opening number. What did you think about that?
So here for it. I just love Bruno Mars and everything that they've got going on with, I mean, look how right on theme they were, too. You know, Bruno Mars, he's going to give you that retro. Look at that. Look at all the hips shaking.
But Alicia, I want to know.
Silk Sonic one time.
Alicia, I want to know, if he left the door open for you, would you know? What you doing where you at?
The Versace might end up on the floor. Maybe. No, I think he's so charismatic, and he has such a great stage presence. And every time I see him on stage, he doesn't disappoint.
No,
so
ever.
it was great to watch.
He really is one of the greatest performers of our lifetime. I mean, they don't make them like that anymore. And we were all joking he was born in the wrong generation, but I'm glad he was born in this generation because we all get to watch him. I just love Bruno Mars.
He is so talented.
And you were talking about how, like, now the award shows are not so much fun anymore because they're like too much inside baseball, you were saying?
Yes, but this proved this is what you do, you know? But I cover Variety ratings and award shows and things like the Oscars and Golden Globes and the Grammys. Ratings have been down across the board, and all these executives are trying to figure out how do we get ratings up. Do it for the fans. This was fun. This is what the fans want to watch. It's great performances. There was great camaraderie. It was honoring, you were saying, kind of the old and the new. This is what you do. Don't make an award show for the executives in the industry at home.
And by the way, for the record, I know you guys have attended award shows. If you've never attended an award show, let me say, it is not as exciting, nearly as exciting as it looks on TV. However, them BET Awards, Soul Train Awards, even MTV Awards, in person, they're actually a lot of fun because most of the time when you are, I'm giving BTS here, when you are at an award show, it's a lot of switching out of seat fillers because artists are getting ready to go perform. So you just are sitting there like, am I a seat filler? What's going on here? Are they gonna move me? You know, so it's never as exciting as it looks on TV. But the Soul Train Awards, I mean, you were there. You could tell you were having a
Shout out to
genuinely
Connie
good time.
Orlando. She runs up, all BET's award shows, and she does a great job of making it fun and interactive.
Something that was really fun and interactive was Ashanti's performance. By the way. Ashanti was honored with the Lady Soul Award.
And
she killed it. She looked smashing. She was beautiful. And she really she is timeless, I think. And like you were saying, she really deserved some recognition for being Ashanti.
Put some respect on Ashanti's name.
Yes.
She said at the show that, so many years, even though she sold millions of records and she's a princess of R&B soul, no one has ever really given her props the way she should. And that night, she received the Lady of Soul Awards, and everyone showed up and really kind of gave her flowers. And they also had to say, yes, Ashanti can sing, because she sang that entire thing live, including dancing and all of it.
And looked good, and she looked good doing it. And while Ashanti does indeed deserve some respect on her name, this next person does not. Kanye West is publicly trying to win Kim Kardashian back. Yes, he posted an old picture of them kissing on the beach, and then he went on a rant, one of his minis, saying God wants him back with his wife. I said God doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. Do you guys think that Kanye's chances of getting Kim back are good, or what?
I think it's a wrap on that. And Jaleesa told us the tea backstage. She told us about the Libra dynamic. Go ahead, Jaleesa.
Listen, I'm a Libra, Kim is a Libra, and one thing about us, we are so right at that. I mean, on our patience level, we have patience of a Buddha at times. If we really like you, if we rock with you, we're going all the way. Oh, but once we're done and we're over it, good luck, Kanye.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah. So I think it might be a wrap.
I don't ever want to say never because... he's...
Sometimes you have to say never. Like, he has just been a mess. And look, I'm not a Kardashian stan by any means, but let this girl be happy, will ya? I mean, once you called her mama Chris Jong-un, it was funny. But once you did that, it just went downhill. Norman, what do you think?
Kanye is a hot mess. He's not getting Kim Kardashian back. No way. Not a chance.
And now she's got a younger man. She's got Pete Davidson. Everyone talks about
I'm not here for that yet.
Magical.
What?
I need more time.
I love Pete Davidson.
I need more time.
Okay, so here's the thing. Pete Davidson has the best dating track record in the history of Hollywood.
He really does.
Okay, Kim Kardashian West, Kate Beckinsale, Ariana Grande.
Oh, he bags them for sure.
The list goes on and on, but let's get back to Kanye.
Well, wait, let's take a picture. Take a look at his photo, y'all.
Okay, let's see.
Now, y'all know he's a Scorpio, so a lot of people, if you don't know what that means, Google Scorpio and sex life. I'm also a Scorpio, call me.
I mean, Pete is doing something right, and look, according to Dumois, Kim and Pete, so I thought it was just for the gram, this dating thing, but apparently they were on a date in Beverly Hills this past week, and she wasn't even wearing makeup, so y'all know it might be real, right? The paps weren't there. Also, according to Dumois, because they know everything in the street, shout out Dumois, that Kanye was having dinner with Marilyn Manson and was talking about all the women in his DMs. So, I think... No.
That's a whole nother story.
Right.
And that's very problematic for many reasons. I think we might talk more about that later, but I just want to get back to your original question, Devyn, which is what are Kanye's chances of getting back with Kim? I need to say Kim Kardashian West deserves a shout out because we don't know the half of what was going on in that relationship. Yeah. And one thing about the Kardashian Jenners, they put their whole lives out there, but they never say anything about anyone that's not them. And I really respect that. Yeah. The only thing Kim ever said one time through a statement was, please give us our privacy. We are dealing with mental health. Yeah. I appreciated her for saying that. She is the mother of his 4 children. And I think he needs to respect her and not air his dirty laundry in public. Let her be.
Right.
Deal with it privately.
Yeah, that's still the mother of your child at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I do think, though, she kind of knew what she was signing up for. I don't think she ever pictured it would go in the direction it's gone, per se, totally. But, you know, we know Kanye is...
You know a lot, but I don't know you can know that much.
Lane.
You can know a lot. I mean, he went left and then left again and then left some more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that she could have predicted that.
And he never made it back around the cul-de-sac. I get it.
He's still circling the block in the wrong direction.
I
don't know that they could have been any better, but Kim definitely deserves to be happy, and Kanye that's got toxic ex energy when you start posting old pictures and doing. I mean, round of applause, audience. Have you ever experienced that? Had a friend experience that? That ex won't let it go.
Like, oh, now you want me now?
So, one of my favorite Devynisms. What is it about your ex?
Oh, that sometimes God sends your ex back into your life to see if you're still stupid.
Oh.
And, you know, and I think Kim has grown. Look, sometimes exes are fine, but I think Kim has grown. Someone else, though, who has grown, I think we can all root for her. Lindsay Lohan is getting married. Yes, Lindsay, we love you. She's engaged to Dubai-based financier Bader Shammas.
Yes, he works at the bank.
Yes, he does. He works at a bank. She posted, "My love, my life, my family, my future."
Yeah.
Do you guys think?
Oh, Lindsay.
Yes, Lindsay. Do you guys think she has finally gotten her life back on track?
I think that Lindsay has been back on track for a long time now. She has stayed out of trouble. She's been living in Dubai for 7 years. I think she's done well. You know, she had a history of substance abuse and things like that. And then, of course, the car accidents and things like that. But we haven't heard that kind of trauma and drama from her in a very long time. So I think that the media needs to stop harping on what she did in her early 20s. And let's give her an opportunity to show who she is now, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with her getting engaged and getting married. I think that Lindsay Lohan wants a different life for herself.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And you called out the media. And as a member of the media, I want to share a little story. So a few years ago, I interviewed Lindsay Lohan. We were doing a big magazine piece on her. And I did ask her about her past. And she very respectfully said, you know, I'm not trying to dodge the question, but I'm kind of done talking about my past. And I think it's really unfair that people can't get over my past. And I agree. And I think it's time that we let her live her life. Yes,
she made. If she was a man, we wouldn't still be talking about it.
Right, not at all. We wouldn't.
15 years later.
I know. And yes, she's made mistakes, but we've all made mistakes. And I just want to say, if any of us were child stars and grew up in the spotlight with a family dynamic that we've all seen play out in the headlines, I'd be much worse than Lindsay Lohan, okay? I mean, let's let her move on. And by the way, she has a big project coming out. She's going to be starring in a Netflix holiday film next year, not this year, but I think Lindsay Lohan is back, and I hope that she really gets that career that she deserves.
I agree. I think she deserves all the love in the world. I tried to get some tea for y'all because apparently her fiance went to my alma mater, University of South Florida.
Oh, what happened?
USF, at the same time. The difference is he was probably in class. I was probably at the club. So I didn't see him. I did text my ex-boyfriend to see if he knew him, but he's still asleep. So
you reached out to the ex?
But I did. We're friends.
Your own rule.
I did also, but I'm not going back there. I just texted him. And I gave a shout out. I DM'd Lindsay's mama, Sup Dina, to congratulate her and see if we could get some info. She didn't respond yet, but congratulations, Dina. And congratulations, Lindsay. Yes, what do you think?
I'm here for it. I mean, I love to see people that literally their past has followed them so much. And to your point, it's like, let the woman, give her some grace a little bit. We do it to so many other people.
Yeah.
And to your point, Bevy, to men all the time. So I think, go, Lindsay. It's...
Welcome back.
Listen, Paris Hilton is married.
Yes.
Lindsay Lohan is engaged. Britney is free. This is
It's
a great time for the night.
It is a great time. It's a great time.
Round of applause for the 90s, 2000s.
For sure. And speaking of 90s,
killing it on stage.
Right. 81-year-old Smokey Robinson refuses to retire. He tried to retire once before, but said he was miserable. At 81, can you give yourself permission to quit and enjoy life?
Of course, he's enjoying his life by working. That's his life's passion, is his life's blood. Why should he retire and sit around and do what? Like take walks around the mall? You know what I mean? Like what would he do?
Yeah.
He gets to be Smokey Robinson, and he gets to be this icon and be in the world and get love and get energy from people. I'm happy for him, and I don't think I would ever retire either.
I feel like Lord Nornsman has a different perspective, sir.
No, I want to retire like immediately. As soon as I
Like
get enough
Elizabeth.
money, work is for suckers. The minute I'm done, I'm out. I'm in Tahiti, doing something, sipping some margaritas.
I bet you 2 weeks of you in Tahiti, you'd be over it.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm only saying that because they say that if you do what you love, it never feels like a day of work.
Yeah.
Right. True.
Right.
True.
True.
But when the alarm goes off at 5 a.m.,
Yeah.
it feels like work.
But you know what, though? We're going to switch that up.
You're like,
We
I
ain't gonna
love
have
it,
a 5 a.m.
man.
alarm.
Because here's
We're
the
going to be able to
thing.
come in at like 10.
When you're Smokey Robinson and when you don't need the money,
Right.
then work is different.
Yes.
When you're
Right.
working but you don't need to pay the bills and you don't need to wait for that paycheck to come in, then it really doesn't feel like work.
you
That's
go.
true.
That
He
is
loves
true.
what he does and he doesn't need to do it.
I mean, that's fair, although I need the paycheck. This is work, and I love it. I've already said, look, at a wedding, at the birth of my child, if y'all call me or need me, or Wendy needs, whatever, I'm here. I'll pause that. The kid can hold on. I'll be here. Probably won't retire. I'm going to just be
Norman,
real.
the kid
I love it.
By the way, Norman, for the record, at the
Uh-huh.
birth of my child, I'm not available. I'm not. I love you guys.
Totally fair.
Elizabeth couldn't even come in until this morning because she had Hanukkah dinner. So you already know about my child. She's not having it.
Right.
That's totally fair. Well, up next, we are not retiring the Hot Topics because we have more. And by the way, give up. This is the Girls' Day on the Wendy Show, okay? And Lord Nordsman. This is the Girls' Day. We'll be talking about the backlash from the Grammy Awards nominations. So grab a snack and come on back.
Welcome back, lovers. The Grammy nominations have people furious. They're incensed because allegedly canceled men like Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, and Marilyn Manson have all been nominated. Now, tell us, can we separate the art from the artist, guys? Because it's always been an age-old question.
I think it depends on the artist and the fan base. Because at the end of the day, we know, and we don't have to name them, there are definitely artists out there that if that one song of theirs comes on, you forget that they were even part of anything canceled.
Right.
Norman's making faces at me.
I'm making faces at Devyn because we have the same song. And I'm embarrassed, but
Somebody
if something
starts
fresh and
talking
hot out
about
the kitchen.
Something hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama's gonna be rolling that body.
Yep.
And every man will be
You're
wishing.
wishing.
I can't help but finish.
Can I get that too?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
won't
well,
scream
listen,
it,
y'all.
but
Y'all better stop before y'all get canceled.
Right, that part.
That part. No, but honestly, cancel culture does not exist, and that's what these nominations proved to us. That people do not ever really get canceled unless they actually get prosecuted and sent to jail.
Right.
The only people I know that have ever really been canceled that cannot get work are the ones who have been prosecuted and have been sentenced to jail terms. Everyone else has to lay low for a couple of months, maybe a year, and then they pop back up with their Grammy nominations and their HBO specials and all the rest of it.
that's actually a really good point, though, Bevy. I wonder, should there be a standard where, and maybe not in all cases, but where, because it's kind of that proven until guilty, or innocent until proven guilty thing. And so, is it sort of like if they? It should only apply once they've been convicted versus allegations of things, or unless they admit that Louis C.K. admitted he did inappropriate behavior. So that, in my opinion, is whereas, and by the way, these men are not all accused of the same, one of these things is not like the other.
Yes.
There's levels, and they're different.
Manson's allegations are really, really
Really
damning,
bad.
and they're really bad, and it's multiple women. And so, you were just talking about Rachel Wood.
Yes, so Evan Rachel Wood, she is one of the women who's accused Marilyn Manson. He's been accused of rape, sexual assault. Now, he has denied all of these things.
And he actually had a sex dungeon as well, but not a nice one like Candy.
Allegedly.
But not a nice one like our friend Candy. It was a really sinister one.
No, these are really serious allegations. So that's why when Marilyn Manson gets a Grammy nomination, it causes an uproar. Now, to me, what I think of is in Hollywood, there's been this big effort to diversify all of these voting bodies. So whether it's the Recording Academy, which votes on the Grammys, or the Television Academy, which votes on the Emmys, this isn't Marilyn Manson's fault. This isn't Louis C.K.'s fault. This isn't Dave Chappelle's fault. Somebody is voting for them. So maybe the voting bodies need to take a look inward and say, who are we nominating? Is this what our industry stands for? But as someone who works in the industry, and I love the entertainment business, I just have to say, Hollywood is a very forgiving place. It loves a comeback story, and there are not many consequences, and it's a real problem.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, too, we should point out that Marilyn Manson is not really nominated for a Grammy on his own. He's nominated because he's on the Donda album, which is Kanye West's album that has swept the Grammy nominations. So there's that.
And someone who also is canceled one week and not the next.
There you go.
And when Marilyn Manson came out with Kanye at one of his performances, that caused an entire uproar.
Right.
And
that's why he's not getting Kim back. I told you.
It all comes full circle. It all comes full circle.
You know, I would be interested to see if Dave Chappelle wins. I mean, because there are a lot of people, we were talking about this a little earlier, there are a lot of people who feel like what Dave Chappelle did on his special was not heinous enough to be canceled or anything like that, or even put into a timeout. You guys want to elaborate on that?
Why are you looking over here, baby?
Because we elaborated earlier.
Okay, we did elaborate earlier. I'm just gonna mute my Twitter after this. So yeah, can a round of applause for anybody who watched Dave Chappelle's special in here? Can you applaud if you saw it? Okay. So everything I was hearing about it was, for me, cause for concern, you know, and terrible. And then I watched it, and I watched it with a very critical eye. And honestly, even the first 5 minutes in, I was ready to put, because I was like, nope, this. But when watching the thing in its entirety, as twisted as it may have been, at least to me and my perception, and I try to be the best ally I can be. I'm not perfect, but I genuinely love all people. I think that he was trying to show his allyship in his own weird and twisted way. So I don't think that's the same as Louis C.K., who has admitted to forcibly touching himself, playing with himself in front of women in, you know, different circumstances.
And into a potted plant.
Yeah, and the poor plant didn't deserve that. So I don't feel like that's the same thing, but...
Since, you know, I'm all about the facts, the potted plant is actually another person. That is Harvey Weinstein, who is a convicted rapist.
Yes.
By the way, I don't say that to make light of this. I bring it up because we're talking about kind of consequences and cancel culture, and I agree with you. Cancel culture is fake because society and different industries decide who gets canceled and who doesn't. But Harvey Weinstein is actually a great example of this because Harvey Weinstein was only the second person in the history of the Oscars to be expelled from the Academy in over 80 years. Now, since...
And you know already there have been a lot more than just him and the other person that got expelled that have done heinous things.
Exactly. So just to show kind of how slowly things move, we are moving at a glacial pace when it comes to progress. So whatever you may think about any of these men, any women who commit any crimes, or if there's allegations, just the reaction is always way too slow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to a reaction that I had of, like, Lori Loughlin's daughter, Olivia Jade, is speaking out in defense of her mom. On Olivia's podcast, she said her mom unfairly took all the blame for the college admission scandal. Let's listen to her spiel.
I think for me, even though I also was getting dragged negatively, it like didn't nearly affect me as much as like seeing mom getting, first of all, having all this thrown on her. And I think that we can talk about this. I want to talk about this, that she really took this whole thing and on her back and solely, you know, like there are a lot of people that were in this case and a lot of other parents. And I do not know one other person's name.
Okay, well, first of all, she knows Felicity Huffman's name because she was also in this case. And I have to say, remember when Olivia Jade went on the Red Table Talk and Gammy was yelling at her and saying, I don't even know why we had you on the show. And Olivia Jade tearfully said, I'm the poster child of white privilege. Well, that time she told the truth.
Right.
Now, okay? Just ridiculous, you know? And now she's backtracking and saying that she's such a victim and her mom is such a victim.
Thanks, sorry, girl, can't relate.
I mean...
Let us have it, Wags, because Elizabeth was fired up.
Well, so first of all, as the resident white woman on this panel, let me just say, Olivia Jade you're giving us a very bad name.
Amen.
Okay? This is, so I covered this from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know where to start here. So Olivia Jade, she says that her mom took this all on her own back. Well, when you fraud the system and pay $500,000 to scam your child into a university when there's other people who are working hard and can never afford to even get in, shouldn't you take it on your back? I mean, this whole thing is ridiculous. Now, if Olivia Jade doesn't want to do the work to actually learn, if all she wants to say is sorry and cry or go on Dancing with the Stars, because apparently that's an apology tour, then you know what she should do? Just live your life. You're so rich. You don't have to work a day in your life. Go to one of your parents' 18 mansions and just sit there and feel bad for yourself. Don't talk about it.
It's definitely giving stop while you're ahead. That's what it's giving. Just, girl, just reel it in. Do your tutorials without talking or whatever else you're getting to do. Pause on the podcast. To your point, I agree. Just kind of disappear for a little bit.
I feel like if she had spent the time she was supposed to be spending on the actual rowing team, you know, and like just learning about sort of social cues and social etiquette, she would know that this isn't a good look for her. But I will say, okay, because I always keep it, I try to be fair-ish. While I don't like what she did and all of that in her podcast, who listens to that, I do understand that she's saying, look, there were 30-something parents involved, and why is my mom really the only name, or Lynette Scavo from Desperate Housewives, the only names that are really being talked about, and we don't hear of the other names? And I do understand that. It'd be like if we all on this panel did something and only I was talked about, I'd be mad too. So I do understand that, but I also understand the government likely did that because they wanted to set an example, right? Like, we don't know who Susie Smith is, but we know Felicity Huffman, we know Aunt Becky. She was the cute one on Full House, so we're gonna pay attention and hopefully learn our lesson.
And it hit harder, because that is Aunt Becky.
That is Aunt Becky. It hit harder, and to find out that Aunt Becky was a crook,
Jesse didn't deserve that.
No, but I mean, I have no problem with the fact that Lori Loughlin was made the poster child of this, because that's the price of fame. And unfortunately, when you choose to put yourself in the limelight, the highs are really high and the lows are really low.
Especially when you're committing crimes.
And that's the thing. And when it's your fault, and also let's not forget that Felicity Huffman, she pled guilty right away. I'm not saying that she wasn't wrong. She was dead wrong. But she at least said, I'm sorry, this was wrong.
She owned it.
She owned it. Remember, Lori Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giulianulli, they for months and months said, we're not guilty. So where's the responsibility here?
Right. They didn't take any. And guess what? That's the reason why they're doing the Olivia Jade doesn't take responsibility for her standards and practices. It's giving privilege all around. Well, lovers, that's it for Hot Topics. And we got Trendy and Wendy next. Don't go anywhere.
Trendy at Wendy. Please welcome our dear friend, Melissa Garcia. Hey, Melissa. Good morning. So great. All right, girl, tell us all about this.
Of course, yes. So, of course, Rue La La, we know, gives us all these amazing products. And because today is Cyber Monday, we have 6 incredible deals for all of you instead of 5. So get your holiday shopping started if you haven't already. Can't believe, we were just saying, can't believe December is on Wednesday.
I know, right?
I know, crazy. Okay, so starting with these coats. These are amazing. So this is from Tahari. Anyone who knows about fashion knows Tahari, a great, beautiful designer name. This is their belted Marla wrap wool blend coat. Ooh. You can feel it. It's super soft, nice and warm, but not too heavy. It has that really oversized collar, as you can see Alex is modeling for us. It also can be used as a hood, so it's really big and dramatic. You can pop it over your head as a hood. Beautiful. The belt really lets you accentuate your waist, and this looks good on every woman, every shape and size. Comes in either the olive, the taupe, or the black. You can't go wrong. These are all beautiful. Makes a great gift for yourself or somebody.
And I love the lining inside too. And it's a nice medium weight to it. So it's not, you know, it's going to be good for when it's really cold, but you could wear it on like a 50-degree day.
Great quality.
Too.
Yes. So retails for $395. And it's Tahari, but we are getting you guys 72% off. So just $109.99. Which is a great deal.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
I love that.
Okay, so this is great. So this is from Amakal, and it's their cashmere hat and glove set. Now, you can never go wrong with cashmere. This is so super soft, 100% cashmere. Super cute. It comes in 7 different colors that you can choose from. And if you don't know what to get for somebody, accessories are always a great gift. A great stocking stuffer, just great gift all around. So this set retails for $195. Let's not forget.
And I have a big head, and this fits comfortably, you guys. No, really.
And I have a small one,
room.
and it fit me too. I have the gray one at home, which is not here, but it is an option. They have gray as well. 69% retails for $195, 69% off, $59.99 for the set. A great, great gift. You look beautiful.
That is good for cashmere.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I'm coming around. I'm gonna come around. Okay, so this is a beautiful sheet set. So this is from Waterford, and it's their Janae 6-piece sheet set. So I love like fresh sheets on my bed. It's like the best thing, getting into a bed with new, fresh sheets.
Debbie, I feel like Bruno Mars would have these sheets.
Definitely. Silk Sonic for sure.
Yeah, these are very silky.
Yeah, Silk
So
Sonic.
these are satin charmeuse. They're beautiful. They come in king and queen sizes. You're getting a fitted, a flat sheet, and 4 pillowcases with this deal. Usually you get 2. Cyber Monday, we're giving you 4.
This is so good for your hair, too.
And your skin. It's great for your hair and skin. So this retails for up to $130, but we're getting up to 74% off. So just $32.99 for the entire set, right?
So
like less than $5 a piece. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, so this is, you smell good. So this is, someone over here smells good. I don't know who, someone smells good. So this is from Michael Aram, and it's their large dogwood high bowl. This is a beautiful designer piece.
This is one of my favorite designers. I actually have a lot of these pieces.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if you know about him, you are going to love this, and this is such a great deal. So this makes a great host or hostess gift, a housewarming present. It's a great centerpiece for the holidays. Really beautiful. This is stainless steel. It has the enamel details on the outside as well. So this retails for $395. This is a designer bowl, a statement. This is like one of those collector's pieces.
Oh,
right?
I know.
You probably,
he's pricey. I know.
He's pricey. 54% off, so just $179.99.
Very
really pretty. Yes.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, darling.
I know. I'm so glad you got this one. So this is from Diana M, and it's their fine jewelry, 14-karat gold, 0.2 carat diamond necklace. So we brought out the big guns today. This is a gorgeous.
The big guns.
Gorgeous diamond necklace.
Okay. Oh, those guns. Yes, beautiful.
Yeah. It comes in either the yellow gold or the white gold in a beautiful bezel setting. Again, this is a gorgeous diamond. If you want to step it up for the holidays, diamonds, you can never go wrong with a gorgeous diamond. I don't know any woman that would be upset with a diamond necklace. So this retails for $1,750. I know, diamonds, but 71% off, $499.99. Expensive, but a great, great deal.
A bargain.
A bargain. Okay, so this
and now we're going to use this to steam our diamonds clean.
Yeah, why not, right? How cool is this? So this is from Pettery Paris, and it's their 12X Pro LED steam device with hot and cold technologies. So we featured this on the show about a year or so ago, and it flew out the door. So we knew we had to bring it back for you guys on Cyber Monday. So this is basically your own at-home spa. So it starts out with this warm steam, which opens up your pores, and then there's 7 different LED light therapies that you can choose from, which target different skincare concerns. So whatever your skincare concern, you customize your own treatment. And then at the end, it gives you a cooling spray, seals your pores closed. It's amazing.
And then if you want to be like Beyonce, you can use it as your smoke machine.
Yes, and it doubles as a smoke machine.
Yes.
It's great for all skin types. So this retails for $4,000.
Oh my goodness.
It's basically your own spa.
Yes.
92% off though, $299.99.
Oh,
Great
wow,
deal.
that's incredible. Wow. Thank you so much, Melissa, and thanks to Rue La La as always. Go to wendyshow.com before these items sell out. We'll be right back.
All right, it is time to race the clock. Let's meet our player. What's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name's Alex, and I'm from sunny San Diego.
Hello, Alex. Welcome. All right, Alex, you have 30 seconds to race the clock. Now, here's your question.
Okay.
Don't get it wrong. House of Gucci, which stars Lady Gaga, was released last week. Name 4 of her album titles and go.
Cheek to Cheek, The Fame Monster, and Chromatica.
Woo! dance moves. You got some extra beats for that. You just won a $100 gift card to True Medic. Good job, Alex. And we will be right back.
From Louisiana, it's today's eye candy. I was just in NOLA. So tell me about your fab look, my love.
So I got my sweater just for $30 and my boots for $40.
So cute. I love it. You know, it's glitter in all that ivory. Thanks, Dion. And we're giving you a mini diva fan.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
In the New York City area, come join us in the studio audience. The tickets are free. That's right, they are free. All you have to do is go to wendyshow.com to sign up. Come join us. We have fun here, and we'll be right back.
Thank today's guests, my sisters, for being here. Tomorrow, a brand new show with special guest hosts Leah Remini and Michelle Visage. Plus, we have Tisha Campbell on the couch, so you won't want to miss that. And we love you so much for watching today. Thank you. We miss you, Wendy. And we will see you guys next time on The Wendy Show. Woohoo!
Nice.